Welcome back, folks. Just finished setting up here. Make sure we're actually on today, not like yesterday. I was just talking away, having a good old time. Ooh, that is going to be loud. Wow, that is like up there. Frozen pond. Stupid frog. Splat. Alright guys, sorry about that. The internet was having a bit of a hiccup there, but it looks like it sorted itself out. It's getting dodgy lately. Alright, hopefully it's all caught up and we can actually get this party started now. Let's see. Of course, I got my coffee already flowing. Yeah, we have quite a delay today. Well, can't have everything. Alright, what is going on here? Aha. Hey Boomin, welcome, good morning. Are we there yet? Yes, we will be there very shortly here, since I got everything rocking and a-rolling. Hey Kathy, good morning. Leo, what's up? Hello. Hey, Didi. Peeps. Hey, Marigold, good morning. Good to see you guys again today. Wow, it's Sunday already. How did that happen? So, guys, Zora's Domain. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff here. And the funny thing is, I can't remember, like, what was pre-Divine Beast and what only appears after the Divine Beast. So what I will say is, if you're running around looking for a quest giver and it's just not there, or it's just not generating a quest, chances are pretty good it's because you have not yet completed the Divine Beast. And for the game to consider that completed, you have to go over here, talk to the king after you do all that, excuse me, get through all the cutscene stuff and get your Trident out of the treasure chest. Which I can't show anymore because I did that yesterday. So if you guys are looking for help on the Divine Beast or how to get to Zora's Domain, I will be sure and leave links in the description below. And on that note, Speaking of links in the description below, if you guys want to play along and play some bingo, all my lurisms, DD Plays put together an awesome list there of all my lurisms. It's been a lot of fun. Leah, I like my bingo chances today. Awesome. You must be showing some pretty good words on your card. Hey, the game channel, what's up? Good to see you again. Alright, I think we are golden. Hey Arya, good to see you again. How you doing today? Hope everybody is having an awesome weekend. I know it's been absolutely perfect here. I've been out at coffee shops more than I'd like to admit this weekend. And we have a holiday tomorrow in the US. So, yeah, I'll be out tomorrow too. It's supposed to be a nice day. Appreciate that, game channel. Yep, I definitely upgraded the stream quality there, so we should be streaming in 2K. However, sometimes YouTube, you know, there's a bit of a lag there before it actually shows the 2K, so you might have to like scroll backwards a little bit to actually see the 2K resolution. It doesn't always do it real time. Silent Soliloquy, hey, welcome, welcome. Haha, perfect! Good timing. Love it. Alright guys, so I will go ahead and get this party started, get myself out of the way. For the first and not last time. Toodles! Welcome back, folks! Level Up Royal here with you once again, and guys, it's time to tackle all the side quests here in Zora's Domain, and there are a lot of them. So first things first, before I get into it, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, I always appreciate that. Alright guys, Zora's Domain. So getting here was half the fun. Getting here might have been most of the fun. I don't even know. It's like such a fun area. I love looting here, just open explore. The diversity in the scenery, everything glows. And you guys know me, if it glows, I'm already halfway attracted to it. So, yeah. I think the first thing I'd like to do and just kind of get out of the way is the word walls, or the monuments. So there's 10 of these throughout the land. And I've already discovered 7 of them. We did that getting to Zora's Domain, so I will leave a link in the description below so you can see that. Like exactly where and how I found all these. But I'll just kind of go through the motions and show you guys on the map here where they all are. So there's 1, there's 2. Right by that pond there. There's 3, and that's right along the path. You really can't miss it. This one is way out of the way. You really have to go off the path and down a ways. So there's 4. Numero 5 would be right out here, and again, it's visible from the pathway. It's kind of deceiving on the map. It's not visible from this pathway. You'd have to be over here. It's like lower down on the ground underneath this overhang. There is another 2 right here. Again, one of them is visible from the pathway right here. Booyah. This one, however, is not. Best way to get over to that one is just kind of go around the path here and find this ledge, and you'll be able to go down and you'll see it from there. Okay, so yeah, that makes 7. The other 3 are going to be out and around in this area. So we'll be going up these waterfalls. We'll find one over there. We're going to be going down into this lake, and guys, there's fun stuff to do down there. There's some random looting, a couple of chests, Koroks seeds, etc. But yeah, the main reason is going to be the word wall. So I will put a rando stampo down here. Honestly, I don't know exactly where that's going to be, but this pin will get me very close. And then last but not least, there's going to be another one over here. Again, this won't be exact, but this pin will get me close. And I want to say this one is on this level. Not being 100% sure, I guess we'll just go for yellow first, and I'll get to the bottom of that. Best way to get over there is going to be our Zora shirt. Love that thing. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to put in the description. We'll get our Zora armor on this stream. We've already got the shirt. So yeah, we need to get the boots and the helm. Matter of fact, I will go ahead and mark those out as well since we're on the subject. Tonto Lake. Hold your horses, Tonto. And it's going to be in a chest out here in the water somewhere. That'll get us close. And then the other Zora piece is actually tied to a side quest. And now that I think about it, before I go all this way, I'm going to U-turn and go back and find a quest giver here. Somebody wants a picture of a Lynel. I do believe this is the culprit. La Fat. That is French. Hope I didn't offend any Frenchmen. Or French women. Whoops, I was not paying attention. I was worried about offending people. Wrong buttons. I've got it. So this is going to be that Lynel we've already seen. Up there where all the shock arrows were. So yeah, let's go do that. We'll make this a multi-purpose field trip. Or a milk run. I think I'm supposed to be saying milk run, see? Gotta get the wording right. Yeah, Dee Dee, so I used to live in Cali, and I know those heat waves, like... Wow. Like, sometimes there was no going outside. Or, you know, you'd be in the pool all day. But the good thing about those days was night swimming. Like, it would be nice and hot at night. Not fun for when you're trying to sleep without AC, but very fun when you're doing some night swimming. Alright, I'm not sure if we have any fun stuff in this little pond here other than the... whatever this is called, the free pickup type stuff. Open looting. Shiny rocks. But as far as chests go, I don't believe so. Okay, so assuming you've got your Zora shirt equipped, you can actually ascend waterfalls. Very cool feature. Alright, top of D waterfall. I could have sworn there was a chest or two in these waterways, but I'd be losing a lot of money on this playthrough, going off memory alone. Shiny, glowy things. Okay. So maybe that word wall is up higher even. No, that doesn't feel right. I'll get to the bottom of this. I want to make sure I didn't pass it. There goes my Sheikah slate. I know, I know! Okay, I might have already passed it. No, I did not. And here I thought it was going to be like riding a bike. Whoops. Apparently you cannot catch the waterfall while gliding like in TOTK. I guess I got spoiled playing that game and I didn't even realize it. Ah, good to know. Silent soliloquy. Yeah, there's a lot to this one. I definitely enjoy Zora's, but there's definitely a lot to this one as far as like the side quest stuff goes. Okay, I think I see my word wall now. I just didn't go up high enough. So my pin is not correct. Well, maybe it's kind of sort of. No, it's not really correct. I should have put that on this ledge. So I think what I'll do is I'll put the stamp like out here a little ways so it's not confusing on the map. Because if you're standing there, you'll see it. Booyah. The history of the Zoras. We were always of a fish-type people. Oh yeah, radishes. Big hearty radish. Big bada boom. Forgot those were around. I knew there were radishes around, but forgot about the bigs. Alright, let's go get our Lynel photo, and then I'll branch over and I'll go get the boots. Because that's kind of sort of up here too. I don't want to have to go back over there later. Thanks, Game Channel. All 14 of you like now. It is an order. I know, Dee, right? Too bad we can't like twice. So it's funny that you say that. There kind of is a way to do that now, but it doesn't work for live streams. It's that whole hype thing that YouTube just introduced. But you can only hype on videos that are 7 days old or less. And it only works on uploaded videos. So no shorts, no live. Only the videos. Okay, so anyway, I'll show you guys where this Lynel is at on the map. Right out here, Polymus Mountain. And just any old photo will work. You know, you don't have to get too crazy. But as long as that little red quest marker is lighting up on your picture, that satisfies the quest giver. So just to verify you got a legit photo, you can go into your photos. And once again, make sure that that little red circle icon with the exclamation point is there. And you will be good to go. So you really don't have to fight the Lynel. You really don't even have to get tangled up and, you know, aggro it. In fact, I don't even bother killing this one because it's got nothing for us. It's got garbage weapons. Unless you need the pictures. So for you picture takers out there, that's got all the bare Lynel weapons. Just straight up Lynel sword, Lynel bow, Lynel shield. So yeah, those photos might be needed for you well, gee, there go my words. For you 100%ers out there. Oh wow, Marigold, yeah, so we're supposed to get a cold blast too. In fact, I was out for coffee about 3, maybe 4 days ago, you know, in my shorts and tank top, you know, enjoying the sun and the blessing of the beautiful day. And it was kind of cold. Like, I was contemplating going back home to get my sweater. Like, wow, there is no way it is August right now and I want a sweater. Like, that's blasphemy or something. Oh, hello, Keely. I think I missed you there. Welcome, welcome. Oh, look at that. I was not far off with that pin at all. Hold your horses, Toto Lake. We are not in Kansas anymore, Toto. It is that Toto. And I think I just made a new connection. Like, TOTK, there's a word wall or monument piece over there or something. So I guess, yeah, kind of cool. So there it is, folks. Zora Helm, booyah. And just because I'm feeling festive, I'll go ahead and wear that. It's almost Halloween, so... Thanks for the hair tips, by the way, Dee Dee. So yeah, this Halloween, I normally do a cyberpunk thing. Maybe I'll send you a photo of that, but... yeah, I'll have to look more into the link, the mask, the stealth type deal, because I've got the hair for it. So I want to try to make that work. Alright guys, so I think I'm done fooling around on top side here. Let's go ahead and get back down. Actually, I wasn't really thinking. Something else I could have done. I could have flown down. That would have definitely been a bit quicker. I just noticed I do not have... See, I knew I sensed a disturbance in the force. Something was amiss. Okay, you can see another quest giver lighting up there, but I kind of want to do things in an orderly fashion. So go ahead and talk to Lafayette again. Lafayette. Laflat. Laflay. I have your picture. Once you show her the photo, that should bada bing, get you the Greaves. Booyah. So there it is, guys. We got the entire set now. Now, I don't typically bother upgrading this because it costs materials to do that. Not only that, I'm never in combat wearing this. If I ever put this on, it's because I'm just doing a lot of swimming for some odd reason. Usually open explore, trying to find something new. But I normally don't even wear this set. If I ever wear anything, it's usually just the shirt for the waterfall ascending. But if you feel like you're going to be doing some water type combat or combat around water where things are like pelting you, and you need quick swimming ability, then in that case you might want to consider upgrading the armor. So there it is, guys. Lynel Safari. Booyah. Hope that helped you out. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like the video, I always appreciate that. Okay, now I want to get over there. I don't know if Ravalis will get me stuck here. Now we'll go ahead and finish the monuments next. I really want to get that portion done. I'm multitasking. I'm flying and I'm drinking my coffee. Isn't it though, Keely? It's like so satisfying. Not only that, it saves a grip on like stamina and just trying to get up to high places and other means, and not to mention time. So yeah, definitely digging the superpower of the waterfall ascend. And what is going wrong here? Atlantis. Terrytown for life. I like it. Hello, Atlantis, by the way, and Lily. Welcome, welcome. Silent Soliloquy, I'm reading your chat there. You asked, does it count down how many you have left? I have looked at a few, but I don't see where it registered any. So you might be talking about the monuments, and yes, it does keep track. You have to talk to the quest giver to see like where you're at. In fact, there might... No, I haven't activated the quest yet. See, I'll show that here in a moment. I guess I didn't need to like come all the way up here per se, but here we are. Haha, Dee Dee. Making Keely the welcome ambassador. The Walmart greeter. Alright, there it is, guys. So yeah, it's definitely easier to see from the air, because from down below it's kind of hidden. It's out of sight because of this ledge. But it is here nonetheless, and I don't believe my pen was even going to help with this. So That's just going to be very, like, deceiving on the map. But there it be nonetheless. Whoops, I did not mean to push that again, jeepers. Gotcha, Keely. Good stuff. So, Keely, that's why I don't think I could play the bingo, because I can't do both. Like, I'd be missing words constantly. And then somebody would have to tell me, oh, you already said this, you already said that. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's get back down to our shrine here. I wanted to find that quest giver before I actually get them all, so I can show you the count thing. Unless I've got this wrong on my head. That could be also another possibility here. And I'm out of coffee. Wow, 104. That is no joke. That is crock pot cooking hot. Hey Wanda, welcome back. Excuse me, I'm trying to eat, trying to multitask right now. Read chat, eat M&Ms, the breakfast of champions with no nutrition. But it's quick and available, so... Ah, thanks, Dee Dee. So I'm actually a Walmart fan, but... not lately. They've been kind of expensive, so I've been looking elsewhere. I just like, because I'm a man, you know, I don't like to spend time shopping. I liked having one store, everything there. I could go in, get what I needed, get out. Bada bing, bada bing. One shop stop. But, or one stop shop. I'm not sure how that goes. Ah, Phoenix. Yeah, that's a different kind of heat in Phoenix. I'll never forget, I was there visiting some friends and stuff, just hanging out in high school with my car with no air conditioning. It was 100 and something degrees that day. I think 117. I had never seen a temperature that high in my life. And I made the mistake of having my windows completely rolled up. We got in that car and we could not breathe. It was absolutely insanity. Okay, I'm going to see if I can read chat and walk. This ought to be fun. Wait a minute, what just happened? Ah, Mifa's in the way. Oh yeah, quest giver. Losing track of what I'm supposed to be doing here. So I think he's behind the shrine? No, that's the weapon. I think he's up above. Get up there. Funny, Link will climb everything else, but he won't climb to give me a shortcut. Okay, there's our monuments guy. So yeah, go ahead and give him a quick talking to. Humph. Jihado. Jericho. Giahato. I'd like you to find all 10 stone monuments, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so say okay. And then once that activates your quest, Zora Stone Monuments, go ahead and talk to him one more time. And he should tell you the count. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe he doesn't tell you the count. Okay, I could have sworn he told you... Oh, yeah, there it was. So go ahead and, you know, say, tell me, and then once you get through this next little part, Say no thanks. And then that's where it'll tell you the count. How many monuments are remaining? 2. I'm counting on you. Okay, so yeah, that means I've discovered 8 so far, which means I did not interact with a word wall earlier, and I think I know the culprit. That one right there. So I'm going to have to go back there and interact with that one. Make sure that that gets counted. Alright guys, and I'm going to take a quick moment to go water the horses. This coffee situation cannot fly. This cannot stand. We are empty. The opposite of full. Excellent. Okay, I'll catch up on just a little bit of chat here before I push the go button. Wonder what Link's been up to this whole time. As soon as that coffee hits the tongue, I can feel my brain lighting up. This is going to be a problem, and I don't have an extra hand right now. That's my microphone. His name is Mike. Glendale, if you're meaning Glendale, California, I am very familiar with that, Keely. Very familiar with the valley. Wow, you guys are making me feel nostalgic. So I grew up in that area. Like, I remember the Glendale Galleria. I used to drive to Venice Beach constantly when I got my license. Definitely loved living there as a teenager. Yeah, Marigold, so I said coffee and toodles. But I've said more than that. What else have I said? Milk run. Ah! And I don't know what all else now. My mic is not behaving himself. Haha, Boomin. Hello, neighbor. I know, it's a small world sometimes. Yeah, Kathy, I know that heat. In fact, I remember one year in particular, the Santa Ana winds were blowing. And we had those before, you know, it was whatever. But they were so forceful and strong, it felt like you were standing inside of a hairdryer. Like you could not be outside. It was almost like getting scorched or sandblasted. It was absolutely insane. And I remember I had like a swim meet that day, so I had to walk to the school, you know, to the pool. And I walked there in my swimming trunks, and I was still just completely blasted by the heat. It was absolutely insane. Oh, and by the way, I got all the way there and found out they canceled it because of the heat. I was like, oh, sons of guns. I'm not still salty, you know, 30 years later. Yeah, Aria, I used to have that. Because I had it in my inventory, I had the material, so I felt like I had to upgrade everything. So I did that for a while. And then, I don't know, at some point I got lazy with, you know, going to the fairy fountain to upgrade things, and, you know, going to the goddess statue to get more heart containers and that kind of thing. And it dropped off from there, thankfully. Oh yeah, booyah! Good call, Wanda. I have said that a few times. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, good call, Wanda. Yep. Welcome, welcome was definitely said. More than once. Ah! There goes that mic. There's gotta be a better way. Well, there probably is duct taped. Gorilla glue. Yeah, Dee Dee, it's survival. This is truth. That extra armor is survival. It's a good thing they don't... It's a good thing they don't show you the actual abuse those fairies do. Oh, yeah. I know, right? I know, Dee Dee. I know. It makes me queasy. Like, it gives me the willies. I'm like, ah. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. And I've already seen it in my mind too many times, so yeah. We're tracking. We're tracking. Yeah, I don't know, Dee Dee. Yeah, in that interaction, he's definitely the M in the S&M. Yeah, they are, Marigold. I liked the little details like that in the Zelda games. I like details in video games, so just little stuff like that It would just tickle me to death. A lot of that in Star Wars Outlaws too. I know I keep talking about this game, guys, and by the way, I'm going to be like doing a marathon stream for that tomorrow. It's a holiday. What else am I going to do? Besides go out for coffee. But yeah, I don't know what time. I'm going to play that totally by ear. It'll be an unscheduled thing, but I'm going to be on for a long time, so like... I don't know. It's just such a fun and beautiful game, and those details are in it, and I just kind of want to show the randomness of it all, just do random stuff. And I might even start a new game and, like, get into the game-aways. That way folks will have, like, a starting point if they decide to try to play the game on Switch 2 launch day, which is the 4th of September, next week, coming up real quick. So funny, Boomin. I don't know. I've tried that X button thing because I read a Reddit on that a long time ago. I've never been able to get it. So I just thought it was a funny thing, or maybe they patched it or something. Because that Reddit I had read was old. It was a couple of years older. Okay, so you were joking. So that must have been just a joke then, or a meme that I read. So I guess there was no substance to that. Well, they got me because I tried it. I'm like, I want to see. I probably really didn't, but curiosity killed the cat, as they say. Arya, my mic gave me a kiss. Yes, he did. The Mike. First and last name is Mike. So, Kathy, I used to travel through Arkansas a lot. It's beautiful. There are trees, forests. It's gorgeous. Lakes, like you said. Yepers. Hey, Adam Ross. Welcome. Good to see you again. So the reason, thank you for asking that, Adam Ross. So the reason I disable the elephant, and I'll just show this in the menu here real quick. So when you activate Mipha's Grace, which, you know, once you beat the Divine Beast, it's automatically activated. But once that happens, it triggers something in the game where it stops spawning fairies. So, you know, depending on how many fairies you had, let's see if I can find my fairies. Find my fairies. So I've got 10 of them right now, but let's say theoretically I left Mipha's Grace on. So what would happen is at some point those fairies would run out and hit 0. And then I would go back to like a Great Fairy Fountain or somewhere else where fairies normally spawn to get more fairies. But if you've got that Mipha's Grace activated, excuse me, they won't be there. No more fairies. So the reason I keep that disabled is specifically so I can just kind of use the fairies. Because I like the fairies better. The Mipha's Grace, it's one shot. If you die, it activates, it saves your life. But then if you die again, you're toast. So, extra crispy toast. Toasty! So yeah, I disable the Mipha's Grace so that I can just kind of keep the fairies flowing. That way if I, you know, incur multiple deaths in a very quick succession, because I've never done that before, it just kind of, you know, those are more lifelines. So that's just a personal choice. I recommend it just because of that point right there. Now, when I go to Eventide, I will reactivate Mipha's Grace because you don't get to take your fairies into Eventide. So yeah, definitely want Mipha's Grace on Eventide. But yeah, definitely love that question. Thank you for asking. Ah, Lily, awesome to hear. So yeah, that might be a big Christmas game. And I know I've said it before, guys, but the reviews on Star Wars Outlaws horrible because it was a bad game when it launched. But they really have addressed all that stuff, and it's absolutely awesome game now. I hesitate to give it a 10 out of 10, like on the lower scale, because no game will ever be perfect, but it gets pretty close to that. Like, I can't think of a reason not to give it a 10, kind of like Breath of the Wild in that respect. There's no blood and guts and gore, you know. It's good, clean family fun. It's rated teen for violence, quote unquote. And yeah, I guess, you know, the violence element is kind of there. It's mild, you know. She just goes around punching people. Yeah, they use X-ray blasters and all that. But yeah, I haven't heard any profanity. I haven't seen any sex or nudity. I haven't heard any just foul language in general. And just, again, I haven't seen any blood. I haven't seen any gore. So just all the way around, it's a 10 out of 10. If not, it's real close to a 10 out of 10. Cookies. Gotcha, Marigold. So yeah. Sold! We are going to start a new game tomorrow on the Star Wars Outlaw. We'll start a fresh game. There's a bit of a tutorial stage to that, but we'll get through all that. Then hopefully that'll open it up and we can do a little bit of fun stuff, questing or whatnot. Can I do the lizard yet? I have not done the lizard yet. I think you're speaking of the Divine Beast up here. That'll probably be next weekend. I want to get the Divine Beast done so that I can open up some of the DLC challenges. So yeah, we will definitely tackle that bad boy. Ah, sorry to hear that, Kathy. But I'm glad you're still part of the family. Family is definitely a blessing. Alright, Adam Ross. Yep, see ya. Thanks for hanging out today. It's good to see you again. Alright, guys. I know that was quite a long break there. Just wanted to chat with y'all a little bit. Alright, folks. Let's get into this. I will get myself out of the way one more time. Peace out, Home Scout. Alright. Wow, I ate more M&Ms than I intended to today. I guess that always happens. Only Chuck Norris can eat only one M&M. Alright, I'm heading to green. Gotta go to green. The only caveat to, like, using this as a warp point is you can't get close to the thing, otherwise the game gets irritated with you, and it just seems like you cannot skip that quickly enough. Irritates me every time I run into it. See, I'm 99.9999999% sure this was the accursed word wall that I missed. Alright, so hopefully that'll satisfy that. And then last but not least, we'll go get that number 10. And I will use this as a fly down point. That'll be quick. So I should probably nail down a time tomorrow for you folks that are really interested in the opening scenes to that game. Because it really is good. Like, just the cinematics, the voice acting, it's all there, guys. It's top rate. Like, I don't know if these are A-list actors, but it's A-list quality. I'll put it that way. Like, it is absolutely amazing. Probably one of the best I've ever seen. The voice acting in video games, a lot of times they get it wrong. Like, they say the right line, but it's in the wrong context, or they just acted it in a different way that makes you feel like it doesn't fit right. I came across that a few times in Cyberpunk, as a matter of fact. But, Star Wars Outlaws, it is on point. Like, whoever that voice actor was for Kay, she did an amazing job. She definitely deserved a pay raise. Alright guys, and again, so that this marker isn't super deceiving, I think I'll actually use that pin as the stamp location. Because you would definitely be able to see it from there. And there goes that mic again. I don't know if you guys could actually hear it hit my face, but yeah, that just happened. Mic is misbehaving. My mic is always misbehaving! Alright. Can't believe that just flew out. That was supposed to stay in my mind. So guys, there is a lot of stuff down here in the lake. Like, tons of stuff. Tons of stuff! And that is not the right stamp for that. I don't know, that's... I'd like to get it a little closer there. But still sell the idea that it's not on this land. Okay, that should do it. I think that'll suffice. Alright, so yeah guys, tons of treasure down here in this lake. I'm gonna loot this lake. Now I know I've kind of already done this before, but like as far as open looting and open explore goes. But there's so much good like just random. There's rupees, there's Koroks. Yeah, I definitely want to make sure I hit this. Oh wow, Keely, that's like a statistic nowadays. Congrats. I think anything over like 2 years is a statistic nowadays. But yeah, definitely good stuff. Hey Cora, welcome, welcome. Right, Wanda? Yeah, that's just the way it goes. Snack addiction. Ah, Link. Come on, butter boots. Butter feet. I don't know what's on the bingo card exactly, but it's all the same. Alright, there's definitely some goodies on this little hunk of land, and I can't remember now exactly what those goodies were. Korok seed, perhaps? Or maybe just another chest. But there should be a ring of lily pads around here somewheres. Aha, okay, so there's a chest that's very tough to see, because all the lily pads kind of like obscure it from your runes. A fun expo! Probably time to do a tech refresh on that. I've been using and abusing this one. I always have to have a good long distance bow on hand. Alright, hopefully that fixes the mic issue. It keeps falling, so... Alright, Kathy, yeah, thanks for hanging out today. Good to see you. Hope you have a good one. Alright, moving right along. Let's go over that away. I'm pretty sure that's where my culprit's gonna be. The ring of lily pads that I'm thinking of. It's funny, sometimes I can see it in my head clear as day, but the location as to where I see it isn't always right. Okay, I see that lighting up. Light 'em up, up, up. I'm on fire! And what do we get for our efforts? Lily, that's a good question. I don't know. I'd imagine the shock arrows would up there after every blood moon, just like every other loose weapon in the game. But I don't know. That's a good question. I guess after my next blood moon, I can go up there and just see. Because I'm pretty sure I'll remember like which ones I farmed. They were right there in the opening area. Alright guys, there it is. Bada bing, bada bing. Now, I could have sworn there was a ring of lily pads around here somewhere. And if I was a betting man, I would have already put money down on that. But wow, I'm just not seeing it. Maybe I've got the wrong hunk of land? Or maybe I just remember lily pads in general being a part of, like, this little looting spot because it's hiding a chest. Yeah, that maybe I just got my lines crossed. So disregard on the ring of lily pad Koroks seed. It does not exist. Okay, but we are not yet done looting. The main reason I come all the way down here, well, for one, the word wall, but for two, gold freaking rupee, my friends. Gold freaking rupee. Not this one. This is not our gold rupee. The gold rupee will be over this way. It's right behind the waterfall. Nice little hiding spot for a treasure chest. Funny, that's just one of the things about Breath of the Wild. It's like, huh, that looks suspicious. Let's go check that out. 9 times out of 10, there would something, you know, there would just be something awesome over there. And wow, talk about having my socks knocked off the very first time I went back here and found this chest. And I love in TOTK how they turn this into a cave. Boom, baby. Loving it. Alright guys, so that's pretty much my little lake incursion here. I don't see anything else beeping that direction, so we should be good to get on out of here. Yeah, Keely, it's a gift. It's definitely a skill, being able to multitask like that. I can't do it either. I cannot play 2 bingo cards at once. Real bingo, any kind of bingo. I just can't do it. I'm missing one or the other on one of the cards, and then I miss my bingo. And then somebody else will look at my cards and be like, oh, look at all these numbers you missed. It's like, yeah. So I stick to one card. Alright. Wonder what this dude's up to. Baz. It's a cool name for a Zora. Baz. Okay, I don't think he's anything in particular, just informational. So I need to get up top side and... whoops. Get back to our quest giver here. So yeah, Atlantis, I'm feeling you on that Cyberpunk. They made some changes that I wasn't super happy about. I loved how the clothing worked before. Now there's just kind of no point. It's more about looks. Very few clothing items have superpowers attached to them. Like, some of the vests and stuff have, like, armor, but, yeah, just overall, I didn't like the new leveling system. I did not like the new perk tree. I didn't like being held back, like on those scales that have to go up in order to get like more cyber, etc. So yeah, I wasn't happy with all those changes, but I've gotten used to it and I still enjoy the game. But yeah, I had to get used to that for sure. There's a bad boy nest near the Horon Lagoon that respawns lots of shock arrows. Horon Lagoon. That name sounds familiar, but I can't quite place it. Thanks for throwing that out there, Dee Dee. I'll have to look more into that. Find a map or something. Oh, hey, Meef, welcome back. Good to see you again. So the 238, that's just my numbering system to keep the videos in order. So folks that want to play along with the overall walkthrough of the entire game, they know which videos are in which order. So like the next video will be 239 and so on. So I kind of number them like TV episodes. So like the 2 means season 2 or playthrough 2 in this case. East Linaru area. East Linaru area. Okay, let me get through this. Oh, wait a minute. That was the wrong... I am not in the right spot. So yeah, that's a fun quest, by the way. We'll go ahead and take him out. He was way over here, and I've already showed that Hinox. I just did not kill that Hinox. I guess I could have done that prior, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and knock him out. That should get us down there pretty quickly to fly over to. Alright, where is my quest giver? Maybe he's... Everything looks the same. It's all blue. Too much blue! Diamond! Okay, now that's a nice little prize for a side quest. Loving that. So folks, I definitely hope that helps you all out. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like the video, I would absolutely appreciate that. Alright guys, East Linaru, northeast. It's hard to know where the map borders are. In Star Wars Outlaws, like it shows you the outlines of the area. I loved that, and that made me super spoiled. Now I don't know where my boundaries are. Horan Lagoon. Actually, I think that's over here. No, that's not right. I might be looking right at it and I just can't see it. Anyway, I'll have to come back to that. I'm not 100% sure. God, and it's bothering me because, like, I know the name. I know it. It's in my mind. It's in my brains. But it's tucked away and folded in somehow, and I just can't get at it. Alright, yeah, we'll come back to that. So let's go get that Hinox out of the way since I've already activated that little side quest. Oh, wow, Wanda. 4 cards at once? That is insane. I couldn't even imagine. So the funny thing, Meef, is I'm bad with names. Terrible. But if it's like an uncommon type of name, like if it's not Jennifer or Cody or, you know, just a common normal name, like gamer tags, sometimes I can remember those. Like Meef, it just stood out to me. And I just remembered it. I don't know. Like I said, it's a superpower, but it's not a reliable superpower, I'll put it that way. So, Didi, you're saying southwest of the Shiloh Shrine, Skull Rock. Okay, now those names are not coming to mind. Alright, let's go ahead and bone system up for this one. Why? Because I can. Attack power meal never... Wait a minute, what color is he? Ah, he's just a blue, yeah. Quiet, shh. Speaking of bingo. Wakey, wakey! Eggs and bakey! Come and get it! Wow, that took 9 swats without an attack power meal. So it probably would have been about 6 had I eaten the meal. A little bit of roasted bass, never hurt no one. I don't even know if I want to check these weapons right now, but tech refreshes never hurt no one. Durability! I guess that works for a burner bow. Okay guys, so that was the giant at Ralis Pond. Booyah. Let's go back to our quest giver one more time. The bad boy nest near the Ikela Tech Lab. Yeah, there are bomb arrows over there, Marigold. Okay, Dee Dee, you said directly west of the Divine Beast. Directly west. Okay, so I was going the wrong direction. Oh yeah, wow. East was this way. I was looking west. Hee hee hee. Please excuse our mess while we renovate in my brain. Never eat shredded wheat. See, I should have known that. Okay, so yeah, that's Horon Lagoon. See, I knew it. Yeah, so there are shock arrows in this area. I'm not sure exactly which bad boy nests those would be, but they're sprinkled in throughout this area, and I do remember shock arrows around. Yep. Talos Plateau? Yeah, okay, I got you guys. Yep. Yeah, I'll be doing a looting spree over there at some point, so I'll try to talk about that a little bit more while I'm over there. Keely, you like my math skills? Awesome. I haven't tried to actually calculate anything in a while. Okay, so this is the one you were specifically referring to. Gotcha. Yeah, there's definitely a skull nest here. Yep, shock arrows. Yep, good call, Dee Dee. Thanks for throwing that out there. Alright, where is my quest giver? So I'm going to try to multitask and get up there and drink my coffee. Let's see if I can make this happen. Without spilling. Only bad thing is I can't super speed. Wait a minute. Yes, I can. Oh, wow. Trying to drive with my pinky is not very comfortable. Yikes! I feel like I'm stressing my controller out right now. There you are. Alright, giant at Rails Pond complete. Tofu! Whatever his name is. Could be a her. But Silver Rupee, not a bad little prize. So folks, I hope that helps you all out. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like the video, I always appreciate that.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Alright, next on the hit list. I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take a break from... Actually, this is an easy one to do. Diving is Beauty. Go ahead and talk to this one. It's not a great prize, but it's a side quest. Go ahead and just jump off, dive. You have to use the X button to do that. And don't spam the X button, that'll open the glider. Just tap it once and you should be good to go. And assuming you're wearing your Zora shirt, you can get back up topside pretty quickly. Not only that, I think he wanted to see that anyway. Go ahead and talk to him one more time. Fleet Lotus Seed. So again, not the best prize, but not bad either. You can toss 4 of those into a cooking pot and get yourself a high-level attack power meal, my friend. Alright, so once again, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like the video, I always appreciate that. And sorry, I know that sounds repetitive, but if I break these little snippets out, you know, I want to have some kind of an outro there. Alright, so yeah, let's take a little bit of a break from side questing. I want to dip down into the lower areas here. There's going to be a treasure chest, and guys, this is going to be the trident we need to activate a shrine quest here now that the divine beast is done. And I don't remember exactly where this bad boy is, but it's in here in the water somewheres. Maybe I can see it better if I look at the map. So I'll try over here first. That may or may not get us close. And I might be blocking my own view here. Whoops. Huh. Okay, I thought it was right in this little spot. But it could be north of that bridge. That overpass. Excuse me. This doesn't feel right. I don't remember it being this far up. And again, it might just be out of view. Or maybe it's closer to the wall than what I remember. Okay, what's going on here? Maybe you have to activate the shrine quest first? Okay, I know it's definitely not that high up. So yeah, I went the wrong way. From what I remember, it was right around that overpass. Wow, no. Sorry if I'm giving you guys whiplash here, looking all over the place. It's making me dizzy. I just saw a hardy bass as I swam by casually. Big mouth bass. Wow, where is this chest? Or maybe this is the light scale trident. I can't remember now the exact name. It's whatever isn't in our inventory. Okay, so yeah, we're looking for the ceremonial trident. Okay, what is happening right now? I don't remember it being this far down either, so I'm doing something wrong here. The only thing I can think of is I must have to activate something first, otherwise that chest won't spawn in. Let's go try to sort that out. Me and my running around in circles, I know, Keely. It's terrible. Hey, Alan, welcome back. My day is going great. Thanks for asking. Hope yours is going well. So yeah, just doing some Zora domain action. Loving the side quest. We're going to find some treasure, Koroks. There's a lot here. Probably going to be a longer stream today. I probably should have said that in the beginning. Yeah, thanks, guys. I see you guys trying to throw me a bone there. Wanda and Dee Dee. I think you're right. I think we do have to activate this somehow via some NPC we have to speak to. And there's two possibilities for that. One could be this guy way back here. No, I think he talks more about the light scale. Wait a minute. He does talk about the ceremonial trident. Okay, let's get through this dialogue real quick. And he's just basically telling you the recipe if you want to craft a new light scale trident, which I don't really recommend, you know, sacrificing diamonds for this every time. It's a good weapon, you know, it's got decent attack power. It's very durable. That's really where you get your money out of it. But again, it's a diamond, so yeah, it's not for me. Ceremonial Trident, so that's what we're looking for. And he just kind of gives you a clue it's somewhere in this world. Yeah, that doesn't really help. And now I don't know who you have to speak to activate that shrine quest. I think there's a Zora walking around on a bridge like one of you guys just mentioned. Maybe off this direction. I remember these two knuckleheads. I just don't remember if they activate anything, so I'm going to talk to both of them just to make sure I got my bases covered. Okay, so yeah, it's not this way. Wait a minute, your name. Ah, Gaddison, that's right. When I was doing the Terrytown thing on my first playthrough, I was like, oh, I finally found the Zora. I did not finally find the Zora. That priest was well placed, right in the middle, right there in the open. I just couldn't see him. Alright, and while we're up here, I'm going to take advantage of that fact, and I'm going to grab a quick treasure chest. Lots of hidden chests here in Zora's domain. Tons of the things. Kind of fitting that they give you opal, because opal is what's needed to upgrade the Zora armor. Okay, and on the other side, there's another chest. I'm going to go ahead and scoop that bad boy up as well. Ooh, yeah, silver bow, which they're not really for me. It's a burner bow in my mind, but I'd rather keep the royal bow. Not only that, they break quick, so yeah, it's just not a real good bow to stock. Although that durability might have helped a little with that, but alright, let's... I don't think that's going to be activated yet. Let's try to find this NPC, because I know there's a legit shrine quest you can actually activate. I just can't remember who you talk to for that. And it might be the main bridge. Because I don't remember there being an NPC on... Oh. Might be eating my words here. I don't remember there being an NPC on this bridge. Oh, wait a minute. Tona! So many NPCs in Zora's village, like, holy guacamole. I'm gonna be at this for a minute, making sure I talk to everybody. Tula. Oh, wait a minute, maybe it's these NPCs. That's right, okay. So yeah, I don't think Prince Sidon does anything here. I'll talk to him anyway, just to make sure. But I think it's the children here that we needed to talk to activate that shrine quest. Oh wait, maybe not? Yeah, this is it. La Ruta. Kind of funny, they put the name Ruta right in her name. So there's a good clue right there. We've got the right person. So that's what it is, guys. The Veiled Falls. Yada yada yada. This is basically like giving us the shrine quest. Very similar to Rito Village, where we had to, like, you know, listen to this song as part of that shrine quest. Alright, so yeah, in order to do this one, we're going to have to go way over here. But before we can even do that, folks, we need the right Trident. And that's where we should be able to find this treasure chest now. Look for this bridge, this overpass, and that'll kind of get you close. I'm still not seeing it lighten up here. Or maybe we don't need this. Maybe this comes in after we do the shrine. God, it's been so long. I'm really getting my lines crossed here. Apologies. Okay, I think it is the light scale, because I remember being confused about the wording, because they're talking about a ceremony in the quest. So I thought ceremonial trident was what was needed, but I don't think that's right. I think it's the opposite one of the one I think is needed. Did that make total sense? And you guys might be trying to tell me in chat here what's up. I know, right, Alan? I should be using the light orbs. I have so many spirit orbs. It's insane. Hey, Iwa. Hey, welcome back. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I've tried a few different pronunciations now. But good to see you again. Yeah, thanks for letting me know about that kid. It finally came back to mind there as I was running around in circles. Sometimes it's like riding a bike. You might fall off once or twice, but eventually it comes back. Alright guys, just to show you on the map here, in case you've already got your Fang and Bone, he does spawn in here at night. And since I just did another Divine Beast, I will have more in the store inventory. So I should be able to buy a decent amount of monster extract now, although I don't really cook with those anymore, just because they're so hit and miss, but they are fun. Spend some nom. Nom nom nom, like my M&Ms. Okay, and I think this is where you get the Lynel mask now, because I've done 3 Divine Beasts. So once I do the 4th Divine Beast, that'll open up the Dark Armor. And it'll also enable you to buy 20 monster extracts all at once, whoops, rather than just 10. Alright. So yeah, let's try this. Let's try the light scale trident. And there's all sorts of other fun stuff here. Gotta love it. Okay, so what we have to do, guys, is we have to, like, fly down and, like, power attack while you're still in midair. This pedestal here is very tough to do, very tricky, and you have to, like, aim good, because if you're not right in the middle there somewhere, it doesn't count. So yeah, go ahead and put that Zora shirt on one more time. Yeah, you have to kind of aim this, and again, very tough to do. You might have to try this a few times. And you don't have to be like ridiculously high up, you just have to be above it. So let's see if this works. Booyah. Yeah, little safety tip, if you are like high, it will do a lot of damage when you do that attack, so buyer beware. So folks, I definitely hope that helps you out. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like the video, I always appreciate that. So yeah, apparently it is the light scale trident, so completely forget everything I said before about having to find that spear earlier. Once I get this shrine done, we'll go back over there and see if that chest is lighting up. Ooh, shiny things. Such a pretty blue. Dee Dee, yeah, I'll eventually read the chat. You know me too well. Yeah, that cracked me up, Dee Dee, reading that. He'll read his chat eventually. Yep, I always do. Silver rupee, not a bad little prize. Yeah, I know, right, Keely? We've gone from bridge to kid. I went through more than that in my mind, just saying, but yeah. I was bouncing all over the place with that one, trying to remember. I know, right, Keely? It is fun when we do it together. Like, trying to solve a little puzzle like that. And we're all going off memory, so, you know, yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I know, right, Marigold? Yeah, I remember my first few playthroughs. That was very difficult for me to do. The aiming just, I couldn't see it. But I found, you know, if I got closer to it, lower to the ground, it was more accurate to where he would land. Have I spent my seeds? Not yet. Not yet. I totally forgot to mark that chest. Shame on me. Alright guys, so that is Veiled Falls. Let's get back over to Zora. And let's see if that chest is finally lighting up. It's really going to bother me if I can't figure out how to get that chest to activate.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
But it's down here somewhere. Unless I've got the wrong side of this wall. Maybe it's on the inside? That could very well be. I might just be looking the wrong direction, so I'll try to look on both now. Okay, definitely not over here. Definitely not here. Definitely not here. Let's see, it should be right around here somewhere. There goes Link, climbing everything except the things I want him to. Yikes! Don't break the ice! Man, if this is it, and if it was here this whole time, I'm gonna kick myself. Okay, that was not it. What? What? I just had a silent stamp rant. And you guys are super welcome for me keeping all of that very silent. Well, I guess I won't be doing a Zora's Domain map overview, because I don't have the stamps to support all that. Wait a minute, I don't need that anymore. I probably don't really need that anymore. I was really only trying to put those down for, like, hardy type stuffs. I'll just have to remember that's there, I guess. This bothers every fiber of my being right now. Alright, so there's that. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this, guys. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, but there's definitely a chested spear here somewhere. And well, it's just not lighting up, which means I haven't done something in the game yet. My Sheikah slate isn't even trying to bring me over there. That is not the droid we're looking for, and to make it even worse, it's long throw. I am drowning in long throw this entire playthrough. I would be interested to see like what the counts would be, like from very first opening scene of my game, how many long throws I've actually gotten on this playthrough alone. Like, it has been absolutely insane. What do we have here? Well, again, not the droid we're looking for. Okay, and it's still not lighting up that direction, so... You know, there's quite a bit of treasure down here. And I'm probably out of stamps again. Ooh, silver rupee. Yep, we're out of stamps again. Okay. That is unfortunate, because there's more treasure here. There's like a lot more treasure here. Whoa! Pushing buttons! Alright, not bad. So now where am I going to get the stamps from? I guess we don't need him anymore. Okay, I didn't remember there being like this many underwater chests, but yeah, there's a ton of them here in the area. I think I'm like standing right on top of another one. Yep. I said standing. Swimming right on top of another one. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely out of stamps. I don't know, maybe Gold Rush Mountain, because like I know these pretty well. I can put those back down in the future. Alright guys, and I gotta take a quick break to go water those horses one more time here. I will be right back. Wonder when I come back. Okay, I see Link doesn't move in this water. If that was flowing water, it would have been interesting to see where Link wound up when I got back. Like here, for example. We shall return. I actually had a cup of coffee that wasn't overfilled, so I could like actually hold on to it the whole time without, you know, fear. So, Alan, it's funny. You said, do I have permission to look it up? Sure. Thank you. But I had a thought while I was, you know, watering the horses. I might have to talk to those kids again. Now that the shrine quest is complete, as a matter of fact, I'm going to get myself up there. I might have to talk to those kids again, and there might be an actual quest for that. Bingo. DD stamp rant. Bingo. I almost spit my coffee out when I read that. It was such an awesome stamp rant too, but I had to keep that one in my head. I know, right, Alan? Yeah, there should have been a better bow. Build a better bow. Yeah, congrats on the bingo there, DD. Yeah, I don't know about that, Cora. I'm not sure about that. So I think the one you're talking about is the light scale trident. So that's a different trident. The one I'm looking for is the ceremonial trident. Oh, Wanda, you're right. You hit the nail on the head, Wanda. And some of you guys might have said this also. I just haven't read down all of them yet. It's not a chest. It's just a loose weapon, so I'm using the wrong rune. I have to be using my magnesis. That's right. Jeepers. See, it is a team effort. How much damage is the weapon I have? I have no idea which weapon you mean. Probably that one, the light scale. Yeah, so it's not super high attack power, it's just very durable. And then on the bow, I'm just using a bare bone bow right now. Hey Adam, welcome back. DD, yeah, same. Very easily confused. So, Alan, yes, thank you for asking. My plans for Labor Day tomorrow is to stream opening scenes and opening quest lines of Star Wars Outlaws. Should be a lot of fun. It's a beautiful game. So much fun to play. Like, I cannot even begin to find the words for this game. Like, it's a new Breath of the Wild. It's the Breath of the Wild I've been looking for. So, like... yeah, it's got me. I'm hooked. Should be a very fun stream tomorrow. Ah, cool deal, Silent Soliloquy. That's a lot of fun up there. The Gut Check Rock area. It is definitely a lot of fun. Alright guys, let's do this little dance. Let's go get this spear that's been bothering me for the past however long it's been bothering me for. Oh, I need to get myself out of the way one more time. See you later, alligator. Okay, I don't remember... Oh, this is the guy that wants to see the frogs. Okay, that's right. So yeah, I've already got him on hand, which is awesome. And guys, there are so many hot-footed frogs around here. I think Brad6360, he had like 40-something. So yeah, they're all over the place here in Zora's, but just look for all the little water spots. So like you'll find frogs here, you'll find them here, you'll find them here. I don't remember seeing many here, but I'm sure they're there too. So yeah, just all these little water spots like here, all the little ponds and all the little lakes. You'll see them along the route. Definitely Ralis Pond. Yeah, just all these little water holes, guys. You're gonna get way more than you'll ever need. So once you got your 10 frogs, go ahead and talk to them one more time. I have some frogs. Not the greatest prize in the world, but side quest nonetheless. Alright, so let's go find this Trident. The elusive Trident. And just to make sure I don't miss it, I'm gonna get out over the water. Hopefully it'll light up for me better. And I think it's closer to that overpass that I keep talking about. Like possibly in this area. Okay, I'm not seeing it just yet. There it is. Urgh. Thanks for bailing me out on that one, guys. I think that was Wanda that came up with that one earlier on. Yep, that was it the whole time. It is not chested. It is just a loose underwater weapon. I don't know how I kept missing that. Well, for one, I kept using the yellow rune. But, yeah. So here is the other one, guys. Now, this one has better attack power. It's not going to be the same on durability, however. But it is definitely sporting the better attack power. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's the garbage attack power. So why did I even care about this? There might be an NPC that wants to see that or something. I don't really know, so I'm going to hold on to it for a while. And I should have marked the map. So Boomin, when you're talking about getting a weapon out of the chest, the number is... So, like, in other words, I'm holding 14 right now. That's the attack power. That's the amount of damage I'm doing and how much health I tick off the enemy every time I hit them. So, like, that's 14. So it's basically just telling me that if I highlight other weapons, I'm at 14, and then that next number is what it would be going up to. So, yeah, the higher the number on the weapon, the better. That means you're doing more attack damage. Thanks for asking, by the way. So, Alan, honestly, I've just been lazy cashing in those light orbs. Not only that, I rarely need the hearts at this stage in my game anyway, because my defense is up there, so it's not like it's hurting me. So it's just a matter of, like, taking the time to go cash them in. I just haven't done it yet. Back at ya. She does nothing. Alright. Let's see, let's go find our Luminous Stone guy. So that's another fun little side quest we can do here. Super easy to do. And guys, normally I don't do this except for the very first time, because you have to trade 10 Luminous Stones in to get 1 diamond. But here in the very beginning, you know, the very first time you interact with this NPC, he's going to give you a bonus one, so he's going to give you 2 diamonds. That's the only time I really feel it's worthwhile. But you know, if you really need a diamond, and you've got tons of Luminous Stones, and you've already upgraded your Luminous gear, whatever that's called, the Radiant set, then yeah, feel free to get your diamonds if you need them. As long as you got those 10 luminous stones, you are good to go. Booyah. Alright, as far as other quests goes, I don't believe there's any other quest givers on the bridge here, but I'll, again, just make sure my bases are covered. And wow, that is a long bridge. Oh, you're good, Keely. No, you're right. That jumpsuit, that's definitely the way to go on gut check. You just jump all the way up there super quick, super easy, not stressful at all. But, I don't know, when I was doing my live, I realized there's a lot of time to get up there. You probably don't even need all that. Like, you might just be able to do it straight up. You know, worst case, you can just cook a speed meal or... just, you know, pack some extra stam, and then you can still jump all your way up there and just replenish stam. So yeah, just, I don't know, it's a lot of fun. I really liked that gut check challenge, and I thought the cutscene humor was there, you know, with with the Goron and stuff. Yeah, it was just a lot of fun. I should show the weapon to the red guy. The red guy. Who's the red guy? Oh, Sidon. Where's Sidon at? Sidon gets around. No, I have not done washed wife. What? My words are broken. I have not done wife washed away yet. But I need to. That'll be coming up here real soon. That's one of the NPCs I'm looking for. Alright, so I'm holding the ceremonial trident. Let's see if that activates anything. Okay, that didn't do anything with sight on. Let's try the blacksmith. He might... And see, this is one of those things I just can't remember if this if this is even used for anything. Okay, so he needs a basic Zora spear, not the ceremonial trident. Got it. Which I don't have a basic Zora spear right now, so... Yeah, I don't know what this is actually used for. I don't think the Goron does anything. Let me try that other dialogue option now that I'm actually equipping it. Oh, see, he can make that too. And it's cheaper. You don't need the base weapon first. I think he just said the flint. Okay, flint and the spear, so not the diamond. So that's the cheaper one to make. But that doesn't come with the attack power. Okay, got it. So I don't know, maybe that spear really doesn't have any other purpose other than it's just something fun and... Okay, so while I'm at Zora's, I always like to get my ice arrows, guys. You all know me. I can't survive without my ice arrows. So I always like to buy everything they've got, and these do restock periodically. Not only that, I don't believe I have any sizzlefin trout. Might as well get them while I got them. And these are a dime a dozen out and about, so I'm not going to bother with those. And the swift violets, guys, those are needed for suit upgrades. So yeah, I buy those up too while I'm at it. Marriott! The hotel! I thought that said Mario Kart there for a second. Wow. That does not say Mario Kart. Alright, there should be an NPC walking around looking for his wife. Oh, that's right. This is the forgetful girl that can't remember Link's name. So that's like me in the Zelda world. So like if I was a Zora, this would totally be who I would be. Okay, let's go back upstairs. Not only that, there was a little like cutscene type thing that I don't know if I'm going to get anymore because I've already like done the Divine Beast. But on your first visit to Zora's, you might see an NPC here shocking himself on this arrow. And if you collect that arrow, you know, it opens up a little bit of dialogue there. It's kind of fun. So yeah, if you see that, go ahead and interact with him and do that. And he's kind of directing you to us where to find more up there on Polymus Mountain. Another thing I love about Zora's, guys, it's a great place to farm these sneaky river snails. I've already collected most of them, but yeah, they're definitely around. Right here on this ledge. All clear, sir. Okay, Baz has nothing useful to say. I think I've already talked to this one. I just need to find that husband. But there he is. Yep, that would be Franck. That's right. How could I forget Franck? I'll find her. Alright guys, we're going to have to go on a little bit of a milk run for this one. This is not close. So we need to go all the way down here to Lake Hylia. Now she's going to be swimming around out here somewheres. And again, she gets around too, so let's just go ahead and fly in from the tower, I suppose. That'll give us a good aerial of exactly where to find her. Oh, wow, Lily, that's right. Yeah, those 2 gold rupees, they're in 2 chests right next to each other. Definitely one of my favorite go-tos for gold rupees in this game. In case you guys are wondering what I'm talking about here. Way up here, there's a Lynel. And right by that Lynel, you'll see like a stone structure, 2 treasure chests right next to each other. 600 smackaroos. Pow! Definitely a fun spot to go loot. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that, guys. That'll be a fun little looting spree one day. So much to do down there. Alright, I'm getting all shiny rock just thinking about it. Oh, I don't really remember that Marigold, that being a thing in TOTK2 with this wife. Huh. That's fun. Now we got our shock dragon. I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. Alright, so there's my pin. Let's see if we can find our wifey. Oh, there's our wifey. I think, or is that a frog? I think it's just a frog. Where's the wifey? If I spend too long... Oh no, that was her, okay. Wow, from a distance that looked like a frog. Mii, the frog wife. Do you know Franck? Funny, you should ask. 5 Staminoka bass. Okay, not the best prize in the world, but there it was. So go ahead and put a stamp there as to where I found her. Alright guys, let's get back up to Zora's. I think I'm pretty much done. As far as like side quests goes... Yeah, exactly, Keely. It's like these spirit orbs are burning a hole in my pocket. So that used to bother me. Like, if I had 4, I had to get to a goddess statue now. And if I didn't, and I'd notice it later, it would bother me. I don't know. Somehow I've gotten, like, flip-flopped on that whole thing. And it's like, yeah, spirit orbs, heart containers, whatever. I don't know how it happened, but... Oh, one more thing I want to showcase here in Zora's, guys. Go ahead and put your stealth on. There's always fun looting to do in Zora's. And I haven't gotten the Koroks seeds and all that yet, so we're not quite done. But yeah, just kind of walk around here with your stealth. You might find some bright-eyed crabs. And don't sprint, because that scares them away. But just random, fun stuff on these little waterways or paths. I thought there was more to it than that. Maybe the other side will generate better fruit. Nothing. What? Yeah, I thought there was more to it. Okay, maybe I already scared him off. Okay, I'm still getting beeping on my Sheikah slate, so I know where one of those chests are. Right above me here, as a matter of fact. Humph. Okay, Trello has nothing useful to say. Who's this? Tula. We already talked to Tula. The guards are meaningless. Alright, that chest, guys, it's like right by the throne room. So look to the left of the king. And just off to the ledge here, there will be a treasure chest. I need to go get a new shield. That thing was a lot of fun, and wow, I had it for a long time. So that is definitely something I will enjoy stocking from here on out. Whoopsie! Getting way ahead of myself here. Gotta break the stamps out. Gotta respect the stamps. We only have 3 left. Gotta make them count. Okay, I'm still getting another beep. That is above me. I know exactly where that chest is. Oh, and guys, we gotta do some climbing for this one. So there's a Koroks seed. Actually, a couple of Koroks seeds. And a chest up there. Way out of the way. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit and get a little bit of altitude via my Zora shirt. It doesn't help much, but it gives you a little bit of a boost getting up this massive climb. And a wiser person would be using their climbing gear right about now. Good thing is there's resting points on this thing. I wouldn't try this in the rain. You will be going through a lot of stamina trying to do this in the rain. But yeah, on good dry weather, it's definitely attainable. Okay, so there's gonna be one like in an opening at the very top of this thing. Way out of the way Koroks seed. But because it's BOTW, it's never a waste of your time going out of your way to find something cool. So there it is, guys. 134 seeds. Wowzers. Maybe those are going to start burning a hole in my pocket, too. That is insane. Alright, just to show you on the map where we wound up there. Right at the top of the structure. Actually, is there another one all the way at the top? I don't think so. I think it's below me. Yep, it's definitely right here, in this little flower thingy. I know, Boomin, I accidentally insulted Frank's wife. I did not mean to, by calling her a frogfish. But from a distance, you know, it kind of looked like a frog swimming around there. The little legs were kicking out. So there's another silver scale spear, in case you guys did want to craft another one of those deals. Actually, no, that's not the right one. You need the basic Zora spear. So that is not it. Alright, so let's see what else we got going on with our Sheikah slate here. That way. What is that way? That's right, this waterfall. I don't think I can actually get... No, I cannot. Oh, I forgot just how much was at Zora's. There's quite a lot here. You can spend time just like following the Sheikah slate. Ah, nuts. Not quite. Ah, nuts! Come on, buttons, don't fail me now. Oh, is wifey like derogatory? I did not know that, Dee Dee. I just always thought it was like a term of endearment. Alright, so there's that chest. As far as other chests go, I'm not getting any more beeping. Let's go back to like the center of the village. I want to make sure I got them all at least in this area. And now that I'm kind of thinking about it, there might be more over that way. No, wait a minute. I already checked those lakes. Something that I actually forgot until just now, and I should have done this when I was already up here on Polymus Mountain. There's like a chest behind a boulder wall. It's back in here somewhere. It's like on a bombable boulder wall or whatever, so it's behind that. And I think it's there. Pretty close. If it's not exactly there, just look around for those fake boulders. But it's definitely there somewhere, and there's also a Koroks seed swimming around here somewhere. See, a couple of items there I should have pointed out while I was in the area. But aside from that, I think we're pretty much done here. I can't think of any quests I might have missed. So yeah, Boomman, I did. So that shield was busted. I need to go get a new one anyway. I just figured I would leave it. I think it only had 1, maybe 2 hits left in it. Yeah, wow, guys, we did it. We got all the chests. There is nothing else beeping. I'm pretty confident I talked to all the NPCs. So yeah, we did this one in about 2 hours. It would have been quicker had I not forgotten that that spear was not chested. Wow, that was really throwing me for a loop. And speaking of which, I did not stamp that. Ah, nuts. Okay, that is not critical. I feel like this is more important. It is important. And I know it's pretty doggone close to that bridge, so... yeah, that should get people close. Alright, I'm just gonna pause the screen a couple of times to show people, like... this massive map of stampage, just to show folks like where things are at. Good map overviews. Actually, that might be better. Yeah, wow, there was a lot here. Okay, Ralis Pond is probably a good highlight. Of course, right smack dab center. Yeah, wow, we got it. All right, sweet deal. And for the life of me, I can't think of any quests that I might have missed. Actually, I'm going to scroll over to my description and make sure. A Lynel Safari, I know we did that. A Wife Washed Away, just did it. Frog Catching, absolutely. Zora Stone Monuments, done. The Giant of Ralis Pond, done. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, we're golden. We are golden. And guys, I have got angry coffee building up, so I'm going to have to go like real soon here. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and do a quick outro. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. It was a lot of fun. Catch up on a little bit of chat. Did I draw? Oh yeah, I already read that. Maybe it depends who and how you say it, but... Yeah, I got you, Dee Dee. I could see that side of it, so I apologize if I offended anybody there with that. In my life and in my experiences, it's always been a term of endearment. So here we say pretty commonly, like, hubby and wifey. But again, I don't mean any disrespect at all. But thanks for letting me know, because yeah, if there is a negative side of that, I definitely don't want to be repeating that. Yep, gotcha, Keely. Yep, thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. I don't know how many of you guys are, going to join me for the stream tomorrow for Star Wars, but I wish I could just nail down a time for that. I'm going to try to make it to physical therapy tomorrow. I don't know if they're open. And it's the weekend, so I can't call, so I won't know until tomorrow morning. So yeah, if they're closed and that's not going to be happening, then I'll probably stream at noon. If I'm not on at noon, it's because I went to physical therapy, in which case I'll have to like post in the community what time I'll be on. Hey, Tommy1, good to see you again. Welcome back. How can you get the most arrows in the game? Honestly, once you start like doing hunts and Lynels and stuff, they just come. I don't have to really worry about it anymore, so I guess just killing stuff. Killing and looting, the arrows just come. Open all the crates. They're in all the crates pretty much. Yeah, like I don't even really think about it in my playthroughs. It's just kind of part of what I do as I go. But you can buy them. Pretty much all the villages have arrows for sale. All the beetles, all the stables also have arrows for sale. So that would be a good way to do it too if you're just not out doing a bunch of killing and a bunch of looting. Actually, that does count, Wanda. So yeah, the bingo just kind of keeps going. So like, there can be a second bingo, a third bingo. I know, right, Keely? Killing stuff is the answer of like everything. Cash flow, it's whatever. So Tommy1, I am drinking just plain old coffee, halfway filled with soy milk. I love soy milk in it. It sweetens it, it creamies it up, and it adds protein. It's just awesome. That's right, Lily, the Eventide. Yep, that little like donut island with water in the middle has lots of arrows. Thanks for throwing that out there. So yeah, Wanda, congrats on the bingo there on the Angry Coffee. I didn't realize Angry Coffee was there. I just thought coffee was there. But yeah, Angry Coffee. I'm almost, getting to that point I need to get going here. But guys, again, I definitely hope y'all enjoyed it. I definitely appreciated having you all today. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, I always appreciate that. Ting! And until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. Thanks so much, Wanda. Yep, we'll see y'all later. Peace out, y'all.